Hi, I'm Nolan Carney. And right here is an idiot. Hi, I'm Nolan Carney.
I'm John Bowman.
And we're here today with another episode of Nerd National. Today we'll be doing reviews of The Defenders, the new Inhumans, which we actually just saw last night, which was, I think it was pretty cool.
It was quite
It was much better than we expected. We'll be going over some new shocking news from DC, Star Wars, Marvel, etc. And this is our episode for today.
Alright, so
First up, we have
reviews.
Yeah, we got reviews. So, I don't know about you, but I thought I was I was unexpectedly surprised by the Inhumans. I thought originally my initial thoughts were, okay, they're just trying to bank in on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the recent Marvel success, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, you're more familiar with the comics than I am, so I didn't really know what to expect, period, about the Inhumans, and I was quite surprised, and I liked it.
Yeah, I thought, guys, this is, the first section is just no spoilers, and then later we will have a spoiler section, so we'll alert you when that happens, so keep in mind. So I think general, no spoilers, my favorite character, by far, Gorgon. Would you agree?
Yeah, Gorgon was very cool.
So if you guys don't know, so here's a picture. So Gorgon is the cousin of he's part of the royal family, cousin of Karnak and Black Bolt and Medusa, and he has the power. He has Gohus, and he has the power when he stomps, he can create these like massive shockwave earthquakes that go out. It's actually pretty cool. They did special effects.
Gohus, like Minotaur, like
that's a good description. Like Minotaur hooves, and I think I don't know. He was witty. He was funny. He could be serious at times.
He could kick some ass.
Oh my goodness, yes, he was so, So the fight scenes are great. That's not like a spoiler. The fight scenes are great. I think, who would you say? Would your favorite character be Gorgon?
Yeah, probably him, or Karnak is actually really cool. He's got some cool abilities, which we haven't really explored yet.
Yeah, that was interesting.
They don't really tell us what his abilities are. They give us some hints, but they never outright say. Like, some are more obvious that you like.
Yeah, like Black Bolt.
Yeah, or like Medusa, but his, they show you him using powers, but you're not really sure what they are.
Yeah, I think you have a good point there. They brought up, so in the show, they just kind of, instead of doing like an origin story, they just kind of throw you into the middle of the story, in media res. They throw you into the dead middle of the story. They don't really explain it too much, right?
They just throw you into a day in the life of the royal family.
Yeah, which... I don't know about you, but here's the thing I got. This almost feels like the Game of Thrones of Marvel Cinematic Universe. Did you feel kind of like that?
That was some Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they have it was very that the royal family caste system, trying to break out of the caste system, I am king, fighting for king, blah 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 blah. So on characters we didn't like. I think Black Bolt was pretty good. His facial expressions were exciting.
Black Bolt, the character, he's a good character, not a very good king. That's not really a spoiler. You could get that out of the trailer. Yeah, he's not a very good king, but he's a pretty good character, and he's a great actor. If you know, can you say
everyone knows? Yeah.
Alright, so if you know about his powers, he can't talk without stuff blowing up. So he the actor has to really rely on facial expression, which he does really well. You can get sarcasm and stuff just from his face.
Yes.
You're not as good.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, that was my attempt at Black Bolt. Though I did like Black Bolt, and this is kind of cool. He has some inhuman form of sign language.
Yes.
Which I thought.
Which only Medusa seems to be able to.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, pretty much. So, but I think my new favorite is little spoiler warning right here. That at one point he goes like this. He crosses his fingers, pops his hand, and go like this, and it means trust your king. So from now on, just go trust your king. So that's my new gang symbol. Nerd National gang symbol. Bunch of nerds, all little glasses with the tape.
You have pretty big glasses.
Be quiet. Dear goodness. Okay. I think Medusa, she was pretty good.
Medusa, she got better.
Yeah, she started off rocky.
The first couple minutes, she was a bit not really too good. But as the show went on, she got quite a bit better. Liked her by the end.
She cried a little too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you would be crying. I just said in that situation.
Yeah, in the situation. We'll get to what happens in a minute.
Yeah, and then during the spoiler section.
Yeah, but during the spoiler section. Lockjaw, I hate the word cute. He's pretty cute. Like, that is actually, he was pretty funny. That's obviously, if you guys don't know, he's the massive, the size of a mini car, like mini, as you said earlier, mini hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. You can just say hippo.
Yeah, hippo. Mini hippo dog. He's like a massive dog and he can teleport. And then I'd say, by far, least favorite character due to poor acting.
Well, the character isn't that good in the first one, but yeah, it's less than stellar, I think.
It's Crystal.
Yeah. She's
Kinda.
She's part of the royal family.
Yeah, obviously.
She's like Medusa's cousin. Or Medusa's sister.
Yeah. And she's not bad, but like her reaction to some stuff that she should react a little more heavily to is like, oh no. It's like, you need some tears here. There's one good place for tears, yeah. Okay, so now, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. So here we're going to review the plot, or we're going to review the plot of Inhumans. So starting off now, if you guys skip to the next section, if you don't want spoilers, we'll be doing Defenders next, so I'll put a link of the time down in the description, so you can skip to our Defenders review if you don't want to see spoilers. So I liked the plot. I was pleasantly surprised by the plot.
Oh, we didn't even mention Maximus earlier.
Oh my goodness, yes!
So,
okay.
Maximus, Black Bolt's brother, except he doesn't have any powers.
Which is kind of confusing.
Or at least he doesn't have any powers they tell you about, because this kid told me, apparently in the comics, he does have a superpower, but his superpower, well, not really superpower, but
it's like his inhuman power.
His inhuman power is that he can persuade people, like, to see his side more. It's like not mind control, but it's just like persuasion.
Yeah, and he's super smart.
Yeah, and that's not. He's just smart. Like that's not really superpower.
Yeah,
inhuman power.
But in this one, he's actually genetically found out to be a human. Like his inhuman power was to be a human, and which was confusing. Like he turned it when they. So if guys from Agents of Shield. No, sorry, there was my Agents of Shield nerd out for a second. They have the Terrigen Mist, which you get in your little, and then you turn into a Inhuman. He wasn't Inhuman; he had the gene. He got into a little cocoon, and then he turned into a human, like a normal.
His Terrigenesis was
human, which
I
don't know.
So usually
that was the only kind of but it wasn't that big of a deal.
But the show, they like this rigid caste system where unless you're a member of the royal family, or else you have like some cool inhuman power, you get sent. Yeah, some guy with butterfly wings. You get sent to work in the mines, so a lot of people don't like that. And Maximus, main arc, Maximus deposes Black Bolt and the rest of the royal family.
He sends them to Hawaii.
Yes,
it's a pretty good place to get exiled.
They all end up in Hawaii, but then he sends someone to kill them all, except for Medusa, because he's got a crush.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's got a thing for his brother's wife.
And at one point it gets kind of creepy. I would just say I love the joke, but it's like happy, 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 a dark turn. Like happy, dark turn. Like there's some points where you're like, oh my god, it's a dog! He can fly! Butterfly wings! What the hell? Excuse my French.
Yeah, but Maximus is also like, Black Bolt's very conservative. He doesn't at the beginning of the show is a rover is hitting, so they're on the moon, and there's domes covering them that are reflected, so it looks like it's just a regular crater. And this rover keeps banging against the thing. It's invisible, they can't see it. And then Gorgon stomps on it.
And then the human sees.
You can see something hitting it, which could resemble a hoof, like if someone decided, oh, there's a goat on the moon, who's hitting the rovers.
Yeah, that's... what could it be? Aliens? Nah, it's a goat on the moon.
So Maximus is all like, oh, the humans are starting to find out about us. We should attack them, take the fight to them. Earth should be ours. And Black Bolt is like, no, we do nothing, we wait.
Well, actually he goes...
He does like sign language, says trust your king. He's also got like some sort of like telepath thing maybe.
Yeah, I think
because
in
like
the
sometimes
comics, he and Medusa are like connected.
Because like sometimes he'll go up to someone and he'll touch them. And it's like he'll have a conversation with that person.
Like he does that. Let's not go too much into the plot details though, because obviously even if you
want spoilers, we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil too much. But I think all in all, I liked Black Bolt's. Okay, here's the big surprise. So even if you do like spoilers, just be warned about this. Black Bolt, and it was kind of extreme.
That was
Medusa's head. I mean, not Black Bolt.
Maximus
Shaved Medusa's head, like all her hair clean off. Yeah, we'll do that too.
Oh, that's a really...
Yeah.
So there's this one scene, really dark.
One scene. Now, huge spoilers here. It gets super dark super fast.
I want to do this one.
Yeah, you can do this one.
Alright, so it's So you find out about how Black Bolt became king and how he found out about his power, or else how everyone else found out about his power. So his parents were either mad at him or like he never talked, and no one knew why. So one day, his parents are talking to him, giving him, well, they don't really say what he's doing, but they're giving him like a stern speech.
I have a suspicion of what it is.
No one has a theory, but it could be wrong.
Yeah, probably is. But
no one's usually wrong, so.
Hey. I predicted 3 seasons of The Flash correctly.
Well, so his parents are like punishing him or saying something he doesn't like, and he finally says something, and then he says, "Why?" He just says it, but he accidentally kills his parents with his power.
And it's like they show it, and it's like,
yeah, it's a really dark moment.
They explode, like they actually get shattered in a little bit.
Their
impressions are against the wall.
There's like a dark shadow against the wall where his parents used to be.
So that was intense.
Pretty dark moment.
Yeah, that was. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I was expecting maybe like he would see like his parents like, I don't know,
get hurt or something.
Yeah, get hurt maybe, but like just like shadows on the wall after he just says why. That's a little bit.
So it shows that but it was to prove that his voice is literally an atomic blast, and they do that a couple times.
Oh yeah, another part of the episode. We're not really gonna spoil this much, but like he accidentally like grunts and he sends a car flying like 40 feet. So.
And it was I think it was pretty cool. I liked it. I think Maximus was, as of right now, one of my favorite characters.
He's a great villain.
Well developed. Like seriously, I think one of the best Marvel villains.
Especially because he gets it across so well that like he knows that he's in the right. Like he's not a villain to himself.
Yeah, he thinks that he's doing the right thing. And he kind of is. He's trying to break out the caste system, make equality, but he's just doing it in like the worst way possible by murdering his seed and homicide and genocide, as you do. Okay, so Defenders.
The best moment is like when he says when Black Bolt sends a message to Maximus and he's like, yeah, I'm coming back and we're gonna have words or whatever.
Oh,
he's gonna speak to you.
Yes.
And it's like such a hidden threat because usually do say you're gonna speak to them, but with Black Bolt it's so much more serious because if he talks to you, you're dead. So.
Yeah. Actually, I forgot about that.
Was a really.
That's gonna come up in the next season. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, so Marvel's Daredevils just came out on Netflix. So
Marvel's Daredevils.
Marvel's Defenders. My apologies. I'm just so pumped about Daredevil. Came out on Netflix on August 18th. You should definitely watch it. If you haven't, I would recommend not watching the section of the video because it will be full of spoilers, and instead look in the description below to skip to our news section, which will be all the comic book news this week. But I liked it a lot.
I definitely did like it.
Yeah, I thought it brought together 4 people who weren't really similar in a really good, pretty cohesive way.
Yeah. So,
I mean, there was some issues.
I mean, it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah,
it was really like it can't be perfect, like, but it was really good. And like people are hitting at it for like they think it was too slow to get them together and stuff, but it's not a movie. It's a series, a TV show,
and it's not even a full TV show. They had to do 8 episodes. It's shorter than the other ones.
I mean, they're gonna have more seasons where you can see more of that development. You can't look at it as like you would a movie. And like as Nolan said, these are 4 completely different people. Lots of issues going on in their lives, like, and they're not the same people that almost want to work with other people. Jessica Jones
not even
hates people for the most part. Daredevil doesn't like working with other people. He's doing his own thing over there.
Danny and Luke, that was an interesting dynamic. I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, like, you see how they're, like, polar opposites, like, living on the streets, Luke, with, like, Danny, like, billionaire, privileged.
Yeah.
But then, like, they do butt heads. Like, when they first meet each other, well, first of all, they fight each other.
Yeah, they literally fight each other.
And then, awesome. Yeah, pretty cool. And then they meet each other, and they talk, and they do butt heads quite a bit. Talking about, especially, like, they do bring up some of those issues. What?
I'm the Iron Fist. You're the what?
Yeah. I punched a dragon and took out its heart, and he's like,
excuse me?
He just laughs him down.
But, I love, and I can't wait. I honestly hope that eventually Luke Cage and Iron Fist, like, down the line merge into just one TV show, just Heroes for Hire. Because that would be so funny. Because they were so funny, because they were so completely opposite, with totally down to earth, no nonsense. Then, like, I fought a dragon! That was, it was totally...
I pulled out a dragon's heart.
It was molten heart. That hurt. Yeah, it kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, it was very good. I thought, but still though, I think Danny Rand is obviously, people are still hating on Danny Rand, and I thought, I mean, when we were talking earlier, you had said this, that he sort of regressed from the end of Iron Fist season 1 to Defenders, because he kind of went from, in the beginning of Iron Fist, you guys saw, he was kind of like I'm not going to say moody teen, but he was rather childlike.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in this one, and then at the end, he kind of gets his chi on, goes to Iron Fisty, and that's cool. And then, but at the beginning of this one, as much as don't get me wrong, I loved Iron Fist. I think he was great in it. I love Danny Rand, but he was pretty childish. He
had some moments where like he was right back to the beginning of season 1, like lost all that development.
Which was, I mean, it wasn't. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But it's like for fine criticism, that's something you could work on in the next season. I think Iron Fist. Going back to Iron Fist, I think Iron Fist actually, people really, really just railed against season 1 of Iron Fist. And I thought it was the Netflix shows have such a high standard that if Iron Fist was just a regular TV show, like 8 o'clock on a Tuesday, you're like, oh, okay, let me sit down. I think it wouldn't be.
People would love it.
People would love it. It wasn't bad. It was pretty funny actually.
But because like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil set like such a high standard.
Yeah, it was seriously high.
It just wasn't able to match up, and people like hated on it.
Yeah, I mean like what? So yeah, and every single one of the other Defenders, prequels.
Shows.
All the other Defenders before shows, they deal with a social issue. Daredevil was like corruption. Yeah. Luke Cage, racism, police brutality, wrongful imprisonment, which was a total heavy hitter. Jessica Jones, like abusive relationships, and I mean they took that one to an extreme.
Yeah.
And then like Danny Rand was he faced the huge, oh my god, massive social justice issue of ninjas. Those ninjas, guys, they're
a big problem.
You wake up in the morning and just like ninjas. You get go to the coffee. Ninjas.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
We need to do something.
We need to do something about that. I mean, I think hashtag no ninjas.
That's your,
no ninjas for life.
I'm sure that'll catch on.
I think. Thank you, Iron Fist, for bringing up this social issue. Ninjas. Holy moly. Yeah. So, and actually, on that note, and I think Iron Fist, the reason it had so much ninjas was it was pretty much just a setup for the Defenders.
Yeah. Like they were just like, they introduced the Hand in Daredevil a bit, but like they really wanted to bring in the whole like why the Hand exists, sort of like
and the magic
into like, so which is why it wasn't as serious and down to earth, because they're just like, all right, we need a show to further introduce the Hand so that we can make them the main villain in the Defenders.
Yeah.
Which they are, and
ninjas.
they even introduced more of the Hand. Yeah, lots of ninjas in the Defenders. But and so they just used that to introduce the Hand, not as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
But still not a bad show.
No, it wasn't bad at all. It was actually, I thought it was pretty fun to watch. I mean, it got dark at sometimes, but it was pretty fun to watch.
I don't know, I just found myself like losing interest sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they'd have like 2 episodes like straight of no fight scenes. Like
he's like sitting in a boardroom.
The business numbers on last week's quarter were very high. High? Really? How were they high? Oh, well, and I'm like, oh, no way. It's like, oh, come on. Just punch someone already.
I mean, you're the Iron Fist.
Punch someone with the Iron Fist! I mean, he didn't even have it for half the season. Say, Levy, what can you do? So yeah, I thought, and then obviously, speaking of social justice issues, Punisher, which I'm amazingly excited for. Check out check out the trailer. The trailer was pretty cool. Lots of sledgehammering. Not Miley Cyrus sledgehammering, but like cool sledgehammer.
You gotta bring that up, Nolan.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. But it faces the issue of PTSD after veterans coming home from war, and I think
and it like doubles down on that PTSD, because like he's like, oh yeah, you get to come home from war with PTSD, and then oh yeah, you get to see your whole family killed in front of you. So that's good.
That's aggressive, and I think, I mean, it won't be, obviously there's no way it's gonna be a fun happy-go-lucky.
No, it's gonna be a dark show,
but it's gonna bring I think it'll be thought-provoking, and yes. I mean they're usually pretty interesting. I mean, albeit they're not always fun. They have like good humor, but they're pretty thought-provoking.
Netflix doesn't go for like the whole like pretty fun stuff all the time.
Yeah, no. And it's kind of nice, not breath of fresh air, but breath of dark, gloomy air. Yeah.
But everyone needs that once in a while.
Pessimism. Get with the program. So yeah, and speaking of pessimism, Jessica Jones, she didn't have that big a role in this.
No, in this series she didn't do that much really. Yeah. she showed her power sometimes. Like at one point, she takes up a dumpster and like throws it across the room almost. But like, they don't really focus on her. Like she punches some guys, but like other than that, she doesn't have any like big important moments. She definitely has some funny lines. But
did she even use her super jump?
She jumped once.
Once, yeah.
But that's pretty much it. So they didn't really use Jessica as much as they could have. But one thing is, she did have a lot of development if you were paying attention, because they start the Defenders by showing where each character is right now before they sort of start to come together.
Most of them are
and she's she's in a very bad spot because she's done with pretty much everything.
Kilgrave, that was horrible.
Yeah, she's super scarred. She's not taking cases. She's not working. She's just drinking pretty much. Though she was talking with Trish a little bit.
But she was still pretty.
Yeah, she was way gloomy. But then, by the end of the Defenders,
they built her back up as much as you can.
Yeah,
she's still an alcoholic.
I mean, she's not like she's not gonna be like the happy I don't know Superman type of superhero, but like
truth, justice, and the American.
Yeah, that's not her. But by the end, she's taking cases. She's more like stable.
Yeah,
she's ready to join the world again. But
a little more superhero you do. I think and I think I like that. It showed. I mean, there were pretty good character development all around. I mean, I thought actually, speaking of characters who I liked, I thought Stick, the
mysterious guy. We finally get answers from him now.
Yeah, he's
like 2 seasons of Daredevil, and he just wanders in, says some stuff.
Prepare for the war. Yeah, prepare for the war.
And then he's just like off, some old black guy.
But then in the end, he turns out to be evil. He switches sides. Like, so you dedicated your whole life and now you're switching sides? It seems a waste of a life.
He didn't switch sides. He made a decision that like the best way to do things was not a good way.
Yeah,
should we pull that back?
Yeah,
he decided the best way was to kill Danny Rand.
Which sucks if you're Danny Rand.
And none of the other Defenders liked it either. So yeah.
So luckily he didn't die.
Because Danny made it through.
Because that would kind of put the cap on that for season 2. So I like Stick. I thought he was pretty good. I got a little tired. It was like, even in the face of danger, he's like always like, I'm sarcastical.
Yeah, but he had, that little bit of humor.
He did. Yeah, and it was very funny.
But you did mention villains though. So villains of the show. The Hand. We finally meet the big mysterious The Hand. There are 5 of them, the 5 fingers of the Hand. It's a witty name. So their leader is Alexandra, played by Sigourney Weaver. She's pretty cool. She's like, at this point, she's pretty desperate in the show because she's dying.
She's dying of just. So if you guys missed it in Daredevil season 2 and Iron Fist season 1, the Hand have a way of bringing people back to life. Now she has actually been brought back so many times, her body cannot take it anymore, and every single one of her internal organs is failing at once.
And they're out of the liquid that they used to bring people back to life because they used the last of it to bring Elektra back to life.
Yeah, which was she's sort of like
anti-hero. She's not really a hero at all.
Yeah,
she steps up at the end and kills Alexandra, and you're like, oh yeah, she's a hero, and then she's like, no, I'm just taking Alexandra's spot.
Yeah, she took the Hand. I was so confused. The whole thing, she's like, I remember who I am, Matty.
And then she's like,
oh my goodness, I'm a villain.
She decides that she likes Matt still, like she remembers that, but she's like, yeah, but I'm not gonna go try and be good again, I'm gonna be evil. So she kills Alexandra, and then takes her place as leader of the Hand, and that's how this, and then building collapses on her.
Building collapses on them. Complete spoiler alert, they're bringing in Daredevil's mother. So everyone thinks he's dead, Matt Murdock, and you see him waking up in a convent. Nunnery. It's where we bake nuns.
Yeah.
So they wake up in a nunnery, right next to the pizzeria. So they wake up in this nunnery, and then they're like
there's a nun right there,
and when she says, "Get Maggie," Maggie is the name of Daredevil's mother. And in the comics, she actually, after she abandoned the Murdochs, she does actually go off and join a convent. And so that's going to be his mom. So that would be...
Rip.
That's going to be interesting.
Jack Murdoch right there.
Yeah, there we go. Look at... I won that fight, by the way.
You weren't even in that fight.
Yes, I was.
You weren't?
Yes, I was.
Really? I didn't see your name up there. I see Creel Murdoch.
It's in tiny little print. Oh, I won it. They were like, oh, Murdoch wins. I was like, oh, no, he doesn't. I'm going to kill him. We need a Defenders TV show here. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Misty Knight.
What's up?
Misty Knight.
Yes, Misty Knight. She gets her arm chopped off, which I saw that and I was like, yes! And then I was watching it with some of my family members.
Totally normal
and they were like,
reaction right there.
What? I was like, no, you don't get it. She gets her arm chopped off. It's awesome. So if you guys face
getting
the
your
arms
arms cut off, it's awesome.
It's so cool.
Do it. I recommend it.
Don't
do it.
Don't
try it at
do it.
home.
Don't try this at home, kids. So if you guys don't follow the comics, Misty Knight she gets her arm chopped off, and then not chopped off. In the comics, it gets crushed by a foreign villain, but in this one, she gets
same diff. Her arm is gone.
Her arm is gone, and she gets a robotic arm from Tony Stark. Possible Defenders Avengers crossover, which would be really cool, or just a name drop, which would kind of be cool. Like, I got this Iron Man Stark,
and then not mention it again.
Yeah, that would kind of be a bummer. But it does set up an interesting dynamic of Daughters of the Dragon, which they kind of played off a little bit. It's a comic book series in which Colleen Wing teams up with Misty Knight, and they create a little team. I don't know if they actually call themselves Daughters of the Dragon, but the comic book is called Daughters of the Dragon, in which they fight crime in New York.
I don't see Misty calling herself a Daughter of the Dragon.
Yeah, I doubt that she's
more down to earth.
Yeah.
Than that. Colleen might, because she's a little bit like that, but like
Dragon.
Yeah.
No, you're not. So yeah, that is our Defenders news, guys. If you please do comment below if you have any opinions that differ from ours, if you liked us, or if you like the Defenders.
Let us know down in the comments.
Let us know down in the comment section below.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. So next up, I believe, is Marvel, DC, and miscellaneous news. So let's go into our news section.
Which pretty much Marvel news. You've
Yeah.
already heard most of it. Pretty much big thing from Marvel news. Punisher is coming out soon, probably like October.
October, November.
October, November.
November.
Yeah, like Thor Ragnarok, November. Be there.
Justice League, November.
Justice League, November. But that's DC, not Marvel. We're not there.
Justice League. Justice League. Why isn't he in the Justice League? That's Green Arrow over there. Okay.
If you can't see him. Right
Ta-da! Or awesome Funko popcorn.
So, but yeah, Punisher's coming out soon. I'm pretty sure Daredevil season 3 is beginning production. Either it's already begun or it's about to start.
Yeah, I think it's about to start in a couple weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, Daredevil season 3 is going to start production. Luke Cage season 2 is in production.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier, you've seen in new clips for it that Misty has a bionic arm.
So that's going to be cool. And it looks like there's much more Misty Luke team ups in this one than there was in the previous
they're
season.
more working together than enemies doing in like a cat and mouse game. Well, not really enemies, like they're both working towards the same goal, but they're like working against each other towards that same goal.
It kind of got a little. I mean, you can only go so far with the whole like my best friend's a cop thing until it gets a little tired. I mean, they pretty much done that.
I mean, he also does stuff that isn't really legal, so it's hard for his best friend to be a cop.
Yeah.
Especially when she's like the cop who's all like, no, legal.
Vigilantism is bad.
Justice.
Batman. Okay.
Except he's DC, so she wouldn't ever see him.
Shh.
All right.
Batman solves all problems, John. Batman solves all problems.
Not all problems.
Most problems.
All right, so I don't know. Can you get a picture pop up? Like
Yeah. So picture.
Ant-Man and Wasp. New suits for Infinity War and the new Ant-Man and the Wasp movie.
So
looking pretty cool.
That's gonna. Yeah, I'm actually. Like, I think that's gonna kind of sneak into everyone's radar and be super good.
Yeah, it's not really big like news talking right now because everyone's talking about like Thor and Infinity Wars, but like Ant-Man, I liked it. Like
it was it's kind of like a sneaky good movie.
Yeah, and like Paul Rudd
sneaky.
Was pretty funny. Like he's not always the funniest actor, but like he got some humor in there.
And he was. I did not think he was able to come up with a child-appropriate movie.
Yeah.
So there's a first.
And he's coming out with another one. Well, he was in Civil War, and now he's going to be in Infinity War, and then he's going to be in his own
Ant-Man
movie.
and the Wasp. He's actually, he's taking it by storm.
Yeah.
So the picture you guys just saw, that was pretty cool. We haven't seen the masks yet, but I assume there's something like we saw in Civil War and at the end of Ant-Man.
He got an update in that.
Yeah, and now the suit looks much cooler. It looks like the much more comic book.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the one from the 80s. It's updated.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, but...
Yeah, but
only
like,
a one-hit wonder.
More modern times.
Yeah,
like,
we have
to up,
cool.
Man. All right, so DC news.
Yes.
All right.
So this is actually extremely exasperating because I love Batman, and Ben Affleck has apparently quit Batman. So Batman quit the movie called Batman.
So the rumors are like people are saying they're a little bit more than rumors, but it's not like total fact. Ben Affleck is not going to be in Matt Reeves' standalone Batman movie titled Batman.
So let me just reiterate. There's no Batman in Batman. That's like no cookies in a cookie jar. It's useless. Actually,
no, you can use cookie jar for other things.
Well, nothing as good as Batman.
That's true.
Cookies. Batman is like cookies, okay? He's like sugar cookies. I just killed the Green Arrow.
I got him.
Okay. Whew. Okay. So this is stupid and dumb, and you should protest. Because protesting is American.
Flood Ben Affleck with fan mail telling him that he should get back into the movie.
Exactly.
Unless it's a really bad movie, and then they should just get rid of it altogether so they don't ruin Batman.
They can't even ruin Batman when they don't have It's like, what? Oh my, if this is about like Nightwing or someone, I mean, as much as I love
They're
Nightwing.
already making a Nightwing movie, aren't they?
They're going to, yeah. They said Zac Efron was going to be in it? I don't really like it.
No thanks, but Zac Efron, not really a DC character, in my opinion.
He's not very, serious and brooding.
He's like a funny boy to have in like silly comedy movies, not like
something dark and gritty.
like light like regular like High School Musical, like a light movie like that, or like comedy movies, like he was in Baywatch.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just comedy pretty much.
But yeah, I don't think he can pull off dark and gritty Batman Nightwing.
Yeah, and so also Warner Bros. You've heard, well, you should have heard that they're coming out with a new Joker origin film. But what you might not have heard is they're looking at Leonardo DiCaprio to play the Joker in it.
Which is going to be weird, because that means Leonardo DiCaprio grows into Jared Leto.
Which Jared Leto is reportedly not very happy about Leonardo DiCaprio taking his role.
I wouldn't be either.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, like...
He's mad that
and another thing.
Looking for more
Jokers. And so, but it's not in the DC Cinematic Universe. Yeah. So this is a standalone movie. So they're going to have, like...
more of those.
Yeah, which that doesn't make any sense. How are you going to have DC Cinematic Universe?
You finally established the DC Cinematic Universe with like Wonder Woman
which
finally
was
made
awesome.
It. Great movie. Now you've got Justice League, and then
that's going to be good.
And then all of a sudden, oh no, we're done with that. We're moving into standalone movies.
And then just in case people still liked it, we'll get rid of Batman from Batman.
I mean, it's like, all right, we have a good thing going. Let's change something else that probably won't end up so good.
That's pretty. Yeah. They also the Wonder Woman. Sorry, not Wonder Woman. Teen Titans. Titans, the live-action TV show is in production. They've just cast Robin. I don't know if they cast Starfire, but that looks pretty good. Check up for our Instagram and Twitter for more updates on that. That will, I think it's coming out either next year or the year after that. But that'll either be a total hit or a total miss in my opinion. But it's not.
It could be good.
Yeah, it could be good.
It has potential.
It's not part of the CW universe at all. Not even close.
It's not. All right, so now we got one more piece of DC news. Any of you fans of Gotham? Season 4 starting, when is it? It's pretty soon.
Yeah, I think.
Soon, it comes out soon.
Just in case we hadn't wrecked Batman enough.
Yeah, in this season.
This happened.
The kid who plays Bruce Wayne, still a kid in the show, but he's beginning to become Batman, and they've released the suit that he's going to be wearing as Batman. Which picture?
Yeah, here, I just showed the picture.
Alright, you just showed the picture? But, so, yeah, it's not a very good suit. It's like actually in the story,
rubber ball.
Yeah, in the story itself, like in the story one of the stories we're reading, it calls it like it looks like it's from American Horror Story. Which
it's like a rubber man. It's like the weird. Oh my god! It's. Don't get me wrong. Actually, Gotham is that kind of dark and gritty prequel you need, but they brought Batman in way too soon. Like
he's like still like a 13-year-old
Yeah, he's like I know. You can't have Batman as like a teenager. That's just weird. What is he gonna have him? Because of Batman. Excuse me. Yeah, what is it? I swear to God, swear to me! Like, yeah,
he's also like a skinny little kid. Like,
yeah.
That's not the type of kid who can go
unless he gets like up. Completely jacked.
Like, unless he goes and starts lifting like 500 pounds a day, he's not going to be able to do that.
And don't get us wrong, I love the Bruce Wayne in Gotham. I loved his storyline with Alfred. I generally like Gotham. I just think they took stuff way too fast. Like, way too fast.
Well, I mean, they probably want to make sure that, like,
people stay interested.
Yeah, because they don't want to lose interest. So, like, all right, we probably should hold on Batman for a while because it's not really time for him. But at the same time, people start losing interest. We don't have enough right now, so Batman's coming in early,
or
before he's even hit puberty.
Yeah, or has ears, but not like ears. I mean like ears. Yeah, but Batman ears. All right. So Star Wars news. So actually, So the Han Solo movie, which has gotten a phenomenal amount of bad press. Like, so even like the old director said it was crap. I'm a little bit, tiny bit excited. They just cast Paul Bettany,
who, if you don't know, plays the Vision in the Avengers series
as an as of yet undescribed role. But he looks very, I don't know, he looks very Jedi-y. Yeah, no, I'm serious. He's got like brown robes going on.
Yeah, but like, how would that work? Because Han Solo.
Well, it's a prequel movie.
Yeah, but Han Solo is a kid. The Republic still would have been done at that point, right?
Yeah, but you can have Jedi's somewhere. You know, Jedi Bob who got lost one year.
Jedi Bob.
Yep, Jedi Bob.
Yeah, he just accidentally got lost during the whole end of the Clone Wars thing where all the Jedi got exterminated.
Maybe he like jumped ship. He was like, none of these Jedi stuff. My name is Bob. Never know. Paul Bettany. Hashtag Paul Bettany, Jedi Bob. Never know.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, it should be a thing. I think Jedi Bob. Do you know that there was a Lego set and they ran out of ideas for the characters and it was like Clone Trooper 1, Clone Trooper 2, Shock Trooper, Jedi Bob. That's a fact. Look it up. It's like the Republic tank or something. Total nerdiness, but that's a fact. Jedi Bob is canon. Ha!